Hello everybody, welcome to our Enshrouded survival guide. We're going after a crafting resource called Shroud Sack, which I don't know why that makes me really uncomfortable, but it does. And there are kind of like two main regions where you can find the enemy type that you need that will drop this item for you, because it is an enemy that you need to defeat to get it. So the first area that I would definitely recommend, which we're going to be exploring, is the Revelwood. These items, obviously, with the name kind of implying, you are going to find it in the Shroud. So I am at the Revelwood spire right here. I tend to like to go into this little kind of area, this big old vein, I guess, of Shroud, because I typically take this path upway, and there are the enemy type that we're looking for here are these blue flowers. And they kind of grow all throughout this region. I imagine they're here too, but I've mostly explored this way. And I like this region because there are a few easy ways out of the Shroud. And that's important because the blue flowers basically kind of shoot this thing at you that basically makes your Shroud time decrease. So, you might find yourself in a bind if your fighting's not going so well, but luckily there's kind of an easy, quick way to get out and, reset your Shroud time. So that's why I like this area, but you can definitely go anywhere in here and explore and whatnot, and you will find a number of these blue flowers. Now, the other region is the Nomad Highlands, which is kind of in this area. I haven't really explored too much of that yet. But the enemy type that you need to find there are red mushrooms, and they're these big, giant guys that are not the easiest things to fight if you're still kind of beginner mid, I would say, in the game. So I definitely recommend if you're in that phase, go for the Revelwood, go for the blue flowers first, and that's what I'm going to show you right now. So let's go ahead and just kind of dive in. And I'm a little worried that I might have killed them all my first little foray in here, but we'll see if they've grown back. But the idea here is we're going to basically just kind of glide right along here. There we go, and just kind of keep your eye out. There is a road, like I said. We're gonna just mostly stay on the road, just to have a little bit of, so we don't get too lost in this area. But we're gonna just keep on searching. I don't know if that's a flower or if that's one of those spooky little beasts. Hello, man. Hello, hello, hello. Listen, I'm not here for you. I am here for the beautiful, evil flowers. Well, we're basically just going to follow this road right on down, keeping our eyes peeled. Look at him. He's so determined. And they typically grow a little bit off the road, obviously. They're not going to be, right on the edge, so you might have to, dip in a little bit and dip out. I know there's quite a bit that grow in the Lone Thistle region, if you have gotten, or the little village, if you have gotten there. Alright, let's just take care of you. Oh my god, that went right over me. That was kind of funny. How dare you? How dare you? You can't do the same thing as me. Oh, lovely, lovely. Yeah, bye. There we go. So, obviously, this is one of the little areas that will come out of the Shroud. So, I've collected the flowers along this way, obviously. So, there's none here for me. But you'll find a few along that way, and then you just kind of keep running this way when you need to reset your Shroud. You just, boom, do that, and then, boom, go back in when you're ready to go. And the other kind of path that I would recommend, if we're staying on this road, again, it's kind of a helpful way to kind of just guide us, right? There's another road that cuts up this way. Where are we at here? There we are. And you can find a number of flowers here too. Again, I've already killed a good amount of them. But they all kind of gather around here. You just kind of have to go in and out. Now, I'm pretty sure I left at least one. I think there's one right over there. Yeah, there's a few over here. So they kind of grow like that. There's just a collection of them. And you want to try and definitely avoid them shooting at you. Now, the good news is that they take a little while to reset, if you will, so you can get a few hits in before they hit you again. I'm being not careful. I would definitely recommend being more careful than myself. Yeah, but that's basically the idea here. Just chop them up, and then make sure you loot them before you leave. And you can see we've got some sacks, right? Ooh, or Shroud. Okay, that works too. Some sacks right here. We've got 2 and 2 for that as well. So you're looking for those blue flowers, and they'll drop the sack that you need. And then basically if you keep following this road up, you will also get out of the Shroud here. So there's some fishy business going on over there. But that is how you can get Shroud Sack in the Revelwood. And obviously, once you're a higher level, you have better armor and whatnot. You can go ahead and take like the big red mushroom enemies out and get the sacks from them. And just a reminder, they are like the enemy. I'm not talking about like the little red mushrooms that are growing in the grass. Not those. It's an enemy type, so they're not fun. Let's just say that. But it's a very easy way to get it otherwise. And that's about it. So thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Till then, keep surviving and keep thriving.